I'm outside and trying to watch there's no bees or anything. All right. Prayerfully, I am not freezing. Listen, I have to be sure with things being outside and me being on the bottom level that I don't bring no lizards or anything in my house. Hold on one second, you guys. Adjust to what the Lord is doing and how, he wants things to flow. Right now, the thing is, I was sitting down spending some time with God this evening, and we did get the syringe. Bella is not a fan of the syringe, but it is getting the job done. Hydrated. Maybe about every hour on the hour, I'm giving her little by little by little. But yes, she is absolutely, hold on one second, you guys. There we go. She's absolutely not a fan. But I wanted to share this last little bit of the revelation as I was just kind of sitting out, on the patio, just spending some quiet time with God. The Lord told me this. He said, the tests in our lives, right? The things that, we are tested on oftentimes reveal our greatest fears. I'm going to say that again. God told me, as I was coming back home from that store and sitting out on the patio, he said, the tests that we have to endure in our oftentimes it is those tests that reveal our greatest fear. So it is I'm going to say that again. What is your test? Hey, Kanema, revealing to you. Bear with me, you guys. Turn this fan off. I'm going to say, what is your test revealing to you? That was one of oftentimes our tests during the process, our tests while we wait on God through in our own journeys of life, oftentimes the test reveals our greatest fear. And so the question, your test revealing to you, what fear is it revealing to you? And so when he said that, he asked me this, what are you afraid of? Right? He asked me this question. I knew he was talking to me concerning like my dog. And I answered truthfully, which a lot of people will say that they keep it real with God, but a lot of people will not acknowledge the ultimate fear that they have. They'll tend to keep it surface level because to acknowledge that fear makes it all too real. And so I told the Lord, I said, my greatest fear is watching my dog die. My greatest fear is waking up one morning and she is not alive. That is my greatest fear, right? God is a lot of times when he reveals our fears to us, right? When the process a lot of times, like when that happens, it's like, have you ever noticed how the fear allows the fear to come to fruition? I'm going to say that again. Have you ever noticed how, like, when you have a certain level of fear and your test reveals whatever that fear is coming to pass, or that fear becoming, like, notice that God never allows, like, those fears to, like, come to pass. He never allows a reality. Give me a one. Shouldn't be freezing. Am I freezing? Am I freezing? I shouldn't be freezing because I'm connected to Wi-Fi. Give me a one if I'm good. Give me a one if. What's up, Natasha? Hopefully it's not lagging. Okay, I'm good. Yes, am I good or am I freezing? Which one? If I'm good, just give me a one on the screen. If I'm not good, give me a complete sentence. Lagging, but that's okay. But God straight up, what is your greatest fear? That has been ongoing for about, okay, I am freezing. Hold on, I shouldn't be freezing now, y'all. Hold on. The devil don't want somebody to hear this. He does not want someone to hear this. What about now? We should be good. Should be good now. You guys got to give me a second to actually set up a little bit. Are we good? I hadn't planned to broadcast from the office, so give me just one moment to plug this light up. And I think I have it. What about now? Are we good? Okay, there we go. That's bright. Are we good? Are we good? I should be in the range of Wi-Fi. I should be I'm in the house. Okay, I'm good now. So, again, the question becomes like, what is your greatest fear? What is your test? And honestly, I'm going to be transparent, because I saw someone post this, that their test is teaching them how to trust God. But a lot of times it goes a lot deeper than that, right? We said on the surface level, okay, this test is telling me to trust God with my dog. But really, when God broke it down in the aspect of fear, it really went so much deeper as to what the test was revealing to me, and even the level of trust, because there are levels to, like, having faith in God. There are levels to, like, trusting God. And so it's like, when you think about it in the aspect of, like, hearing, like, specifically, it helps you understand on a deeper level the purpose of the test. And it helps you understand on a deeper level what God is teaching you about him in the aspect of faith, if that makes sense. And so, again, I'm going to say this again because I feel like some of you guys need to hear this. As I was getting home from, like, the store, today has been, and just to give you guys a rundown of what has happened today, if you have not been following. So you guys know that have been following me on Haps, my dog has, her health, it's just been a cycle of dealing with the same thing over and over and over again, having moments of lameness where she's not able to walk, she gets better, and then it just goes back and forth, back and forth. So today I talked to the vet. The vet pretty much in a nutshell told me, listen, I've come to, I'm going to have to refer you to a specialist because as a general practitioner, there is nothing else, that I can do. And so, the issue right now is my dog has been lame. For today was the second day that she's just been lame. She's still eating, I'm having to make her drink water, but she's still eating because it's still eating. And so When I got that news this morning, it was one of those things that kind of just knocked the breath out of, it was something that I was not expecting, if that makes sense. Struggled a lot in, God, what do you want me to do? I can look at the dog and see like, she not ready to go yet, God, because typically if you have animals, you can kind of tell when your animal is ready to be put down. You just know that it is time. And so I know that was one of the things that God was telling me, that it's not time to do. And so it jarred me a little bit, and I had a very emotional moment. I came to a breaking point today. And so like, as the day's been going on, God has just been giving me so many like different revelations concerning what it is that he's showing me, the purpose of it, the level of faith that he is building in me. And so it's been one of those situations where all I can do is wait and be patient. The dog already has antibiotics. All I can do is let God be God. And so when I wound it down, the Lord told me, the Lord simply said, like, you know, oftentimes, whatever area you're tested in, that test reveals your greatest fear. And the question came about, like in my quiet time with God this evening, what is your greatest fear? And when I really thought about like, and I think that is on another level of intimacy, because a lot of times we just chunk it up to being tired. We chunk it up to being, fed up. We chunk it up to wanting to throw in the towel. But like, have you ever like asked yourself, like, why is this thing, whatever that thing is, making me so emotional? Why does this thing feel like it is about to break my faith? Because honestly, truthfully speaking, nothing in life should ever, have the power break our level of trust in God. Nothing should ever have that power to do so. And anything that dictate, our level of faith, whether or not we hold on, whether or not we give up, like it is an indication, meaning is an area where we have some type of unconscious, or the fact that we have a fear. Sometimes we do not want to talk about what the actual fear is. If you like me, I didn't even know what actual fear was. I knew that it was a trigger from, and so it was just one of those, like, you put certain things out of sight, out of mind. Am I making sense? You put certain things out of sight, out of mind. And so when it made me overly emotional tonight, the Lord asked me, what is your fear? Like, and I'm going to ask some of y'all, what is your fear? What is your fear? What is this test teaching you? And I'm not talking about giving me a generic response. Am I freezing? Am I freezing for anyone else? I should not be freezing. This must be something. And even now I plead the blood of Jesus over this broadcast, because I am in my, should not be glitching. Am I glitching for anyone else? The devil's not going to stop this word from getting out. He's not going to stop it. Can somebody else let me know if I'm freezing? Can I get you guys to like literally give me a complete sentence? Because I shouldn't be freezing. I'm actually in the house. Like, I have pretty good Wi-Fi. Am I freezing for anybody else? For anyone else? Okay, so let me restart it. I'm gonna restart it, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna restart it because somebody needs this word, somebody needs this revelation. And hold on one second, y'all.